Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me for the week of July 28th through August 3rd. It's so crazy that it's literally going to be August already. It's just the time has gone by so quickly. But first I wanted to just quickly show you my spread from last week because I did not film this. In fact, as I was doing this, I just had this epiphany that I wanted to start doing this and filming it. Not for anything, but for the simple purpose that it's really fun and it's just really cool, the kind of community that has been created on YouTube with planning and decorating planners, and I wanted to be a part of it. So here we are. So last week I did more like a floral design, which to be honest is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but as you can see, I still managed to put in darker tones, which is more my style. For this week, I am focused on using only the stickers from the sticker book Cafe Core from Happy Planner. This is one of the sticker books that I flipped through in my very first YouTube channel, which I posted a few days ago. If you want to go check that out. I went through 13 different sticker books, so that was fun to film. But here we are now, and we're going to be decorating this. You might notice that there are beetles on these pages, and that is because this is coming from the Beetlejuice planner that came with the Beetlejuice box last year. I had to snag it so quick because number one, I love everything Halloween, everything dark tone, but then also I love Beetlejuice. But the point I'm trying to make is that this comes from that collab, and so there's already a little bit of decoration happening in this particular layout, and this can pose a difficulty a little bit when it comes to planning things like the one I showed earlier with the florals. You have to kind of cover it up if you don't want it shown. I personally like it to be shown. I like to find ways to make it show just because I think it's a cute little piece to the layout that's unique from the other types of planners that Happy Planner has. But you can also see the kind of stripes going on. And so it kind of works out with me liking more darker tones anyways. But that's why you can kind of see, you know, some skulls here. And so sometimes I'll try to keep that and sometimes I won't. But for the purposes of this layout, like I mentioned in my last video, I am in summer break and I do not go back to work for what's known as convocation week, which is a week when faculty go back and do all the trainings and all that. I don't go back until August 11th, I believe. I think it's I want to say it's the third week of August, if I'm remembering correctly. But nonetheless, a lot of what I'm doing right now is planning my appointments, and I'm also planning kind of moments to journal, specifically when it comes to what I'm doing for work. So I'm in the process of focusing on prepping now for the upcoming semester. I am teaching some new modalities for the university where I'm getting my PhD, and so rather than doing a face-to-face like I did last semester, I'm going to be teaching a hybrid and a completely asynchronous online course. And so with that, there's a lot of planning that's involved. I'm already done planning really for the courses that I'm teaching where I normally teach, where I teach full-time, I should say, but I'm still trying to find time and focus more this week on doing that planning, and then also just leaving room to kind of clock in like how long am I spending working and so forth. But number one, I prefer to go to coffee shops, and this is partly the reason why I'm using the sticker book. I like to go to the coffee shop on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I kind of alternate between coffee shops. I also am going to have an appointment on Wednesday, so I'm going to first create a place to write that down. let's see. Let's use, yeah, let's start with this one, and I'm going to put a space for that right here. I like to clock in how long I'm working, so actually I think what I might do first, I'm gonna pull from another sticker book that I looked through in my previous video, and it was one of the teacher ones. I think it's the Here We Go Again one. Yeah, because I remember, okay, so this is a Here We Go Again. I remember seeing clocks, and I was like, this is so cute. I can clock in how long I have been working. Cute. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna create a space for, let me see, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Cute. Okay. And so what I'll do here then is I'll just put some spots to write in. I think what I'm gonna do is when I actually draw in, actually, I'm trying to see. Yeah, so they have little, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, they have the little minute and seconds indicator, or I guess hour and second indicator, whatever. So I'll put those in whenever I actually work, and I'm going to start with, you know, when I actually start work, and then I'm going to have a sticker where I can place in the hours, so like hour to hour, if that makes any sense. This is my first time filming myself do this, and so bear with me as I learn how to multitask, because I feel like it looks simple when you're watching someone's video, but it's a lot different experience. It's a different experience when you're actually doing it yourself. Okay, I'm trying. I'm wondering if I should layer it a little. Like, I don't know. Does that, I think that looks fine. Okay. So I'm gonna move this over here, and going to do, because I want different colors. I'm gonna go with this one. So let me layer that a little bit more, because see how it's kind of overlapping on the 11. I think I'm gonna try to, or should I? Maybe I should overlap it a little bit on the 5. Okay, I feel like that looks like a little crooked, but we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so hour, and then we need one over here. So, let's see, I think let's do a kind of similar take on this side. Okay. So that's where I'm gonna put my hours. I'm gonna make those straight later, but let's keep going. So this is my appointment. Okay, so now I wanna for sure put some areas where I can document which coffee shop I'm going to. Okay, actually, let me make room for a to-do list. I should have brought my what do you call it, tweezers. Okay, that's good. And put that there. So that's for Monday. We're gonna have one. Let's do all brown for these ones. Do one for Wednesday. I wonder if one day I should just do a ASMR one where I literally just do it and I don't speak. Cause why does that seem easier a little bit? Okay, so we have a Monday, we have a Wednesday one, and then we're gonna do a Friday one. Yeah, let's do it right there. Cool, beautiful. Okay, so those are gonna be my to-do list. And then I like to leave room to kind of journal here and there, but before I do that, I think I wanna add in some decorative stickers. So I kind of want to add in that color. So let's do I definitely want to do it on a spot for a day like where I don't go to the coffee shop. Ooh. It is truly an art to like lay a sticker perfectly in a box. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we have that one there. Let's see if we can find another one that's the same size box but different. Okay, here we go. First I drink coffee and then I make all the plans. Yes, that is certainly relatable. So we're gonna do that one up here for Thursday. Okay. I don't necessarily always feel the need for things to be super perfect in terms of how, what's it called? Straight something is, how aligned something is. Like, I am a perfectionist in other ways, but I'm not necessarily a perfectionist with that. But still, like, kind of, I mean, there's some beauty in imperfections. Let's put it that way. But I guess I'm just trying to say that to make myself feel better about the fact that those are a little bit, a little bit crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can add another one. I really should have stayed on that page. Let me see. Up here. Oh, okay. I want to do one for Saturday right here. So let's do this one. Life happens, coffee helps. Do I want to put that here or here? I really liked how that looked, but maybe I should have done that here. 2, 3, 1. Dang it. I'm overthinking. Okay. Let's just keep it moving. Okay. I really like this green color. Why am I obsessed with this? Like, ever since I saw this, I was like, I want to use it, but also I'm just not sure yet. It would be really interesting to just let me just try this out. Let me see. I keep placing this too low. Just when I feel like I've done it perfectly, I mess up. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't know, does it look crazy to put these kind of just in the middle? Does that look wonky? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Because what if it was just like all covered up except for the moments where I'm using the to-do lists? Like, what would it mean for... I'm saying that laughing because it reminds me of this class I took my first semester, and it was just a lot of like, obviously intellectual conversation, but a lot of like questioning things like, what would it mean if, or what does it mean for this or that? And anyways, that's why I was laughing. I don't know if that made sense, but let's keep going. I think I'm gonna vibe with this, and I'm just going to see where the world takes us. Okay, let's do this one here. What I find myself doing sometimes is just like going with the flow and also overthinking. And what I mean by that is sometimes things just look fun when you just plaster everything on and just wing it and you don't like overthink it. So I'm just trying not to overthink it, and we're gonna keep rolling. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Don't overthink, Moni. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe we'll leave that there. I don't want to completely butcher it. Okay. That was crazy. All right. Okay, I want to do something similar as my other spread. I think I'm gonna add in this pop of pink. Yeah, I think I want to make sure to add in that pink color. So I'm going to add in this little moment up here. As like an opportunity to just kind of jot down how the week went. Okay, I think to kind of make up for that moment. I call things moments. I'm noticing that that's been my new thing. Like, that was a moment. Like, let's correct that moment, or let's make up for that moment. And by moment, I mean... Okay, that's something. Well, I don't know. Maybe y'all think it's cluttered. Maybe you don't like this spread, but I think it's kind of cute. So I'm gonna keep rolling with it. Okay. I feel like, yeah, let's try some other things. Because I want other places to write about my day. Let's see. I like this idea of like putting colors near each other. Like, I know some people don't like doing that, or like they don't like, but it looks kind of cool, I think. Because it's almost as if it was together. Okay. Okay, so we have that color. Let's add some more pink. So let's do this one. I feel like Here I am overthinking things. Maybe I'm gonna laugh if that's how it was this whole time. Like, was that how it was already? I don't even remember. Oh my gosh, I'm ruining it. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. This looks like really crazy. See, that's what I mean. I have a tool. Like, I watch you all, and I know the tweezer thing would be easier, but it's all a learning process. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. That's cute. Okay, that's a vibe. Maybe I should do... I really love that color. Okay, I think I'm gonna add... What I'm trying to do so that I don't have to... I don't want to have to cut off the... Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm talking and then I'm not talking. Like, I can't finish my sentences. And here I am back again. Like, I just feel like this part isn't working. Did that solve it? Maybe not. I think I'm just not gonna use this one. Because it just isn't making sense to me. Unless I like, yeah, I just don't see it making sense. Because we already have something similar here. Unless... we just went crazy. I love the espresso yourself. I know that the more I do this, the quicker I'll be, but also I don't want to rush the process, you know? See, now I feel like I put a lot of pink. What if I like layered this? What would it mean if I... I kind of like that. Okay. Okay, so now I want room. I guess I think the biggest thing that I'm struggling with is that I'm trying to use everything. Like, I don't want to lose things. Like, I don't want to neglect is the word. Certain things, but at the end of the day, I can always use this again. Like, I could do a month where I just use the same sticker book. I'm so sorry if this is cringy that I'm like not using the tweezer thing. I wanted to use one of the a green. Okay, I just need something for this place. Okay, so let's look it over real quick. So I have a place to kind of journal my goals, which I should write goals here or something. I have my to-do list for the days when I'm working or when I'm going to the coffee shop. I have a place to input the time that I worked each day, and also to put the location. I mean, it looks good to me. Okay, so here it is. This is the final piece. I removed a few things that I just felt weren't working. So basically a place to journal or to give my goals, important reminders as they come up, to-do lists for each day that I go to the coffee shop, as well as an additional day for the weekend, moments to journal or to talk about how the day went, and then moments to clock my work time. So yeah, that was it. I used everything from the Cafe Core sticker book, Happy Planner sticker book, except for the clocks, which came from the Here We Go Again teacher sticker book. Okay, so here it is. And thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing y'all in another video.